These are the
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Drop your ones in the chat if y'all can hear me out there, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there, y'all. Can y'all hear me clearly? We're going to get into it this morning, man. As promised, we're going to get into it this morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me first. Drop a one if you in the chat. See if you guys can hear me. Okay, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through on a vertical feed this morning. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Also, make sure y'all catch yesterday's show. If y'all missed yesterday's show, one of my lovely lady mods, if any of y'all that's in the building this morning, drop the link for me, please. It's very much appreciated. Make sure y'all support the show with a like and a share. Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, share it on X, Twitter, share it on X. Share this show, man. Share these shows. The Wake Up Show is really for us to wake up. Just in case y'all don't know. The DS1 Wake Up podcast is connected. So y'all can go and check the podcast section of the channel. If y'all missed any other Wake Up shows, just check the podcast section of the channel and you'll see the DS1 Wake Up Show, y'all. So today, we're going to talk about addiction and drug use. Yeah, we're going to talk about this today, man. So let's see who's in the building. Then we're going to get to it. Make sure y'all double tap y'all screens. Hit the like button on the way in. Shout out to my man, Art of War. Good morning, champion. Salute to you, man. Salute. Anonymous. How ironic. AA gonna tell me it ain't the drug use. It's the home. It's the home activities that they do. Anonymous. Shout out to you. What up, Jay? Oh, you on that? That's the fake Kodak? You on that? You on that conspiracy? If you gonna say MK Ultra, then how are you saying the real Kodak is gone? Do you know what MK Ultra is? MK Ultra don't have nothing to do with cloning. Okay. Y'all gotta stop just listening to shit and then just repeating it. Y'all gotta know what y'all talking about, man. MK Ultra don't have nothing to do with cloning. Shout out to my comrade in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Good morning. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my man Raj. What up, Raj? Salute. What's up, Perfectly Imperfect? Good to see you. Shout out to one of my lovely lady Mars that's in here this morning. Shout out to Ms. L'Oreal in the building. What's going on with you, L'Oreal? How you doing this morning? Good to see you, my lovely lady Mara, and I appreciate everything you do for this channel. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cuzzo. Let me see if I'm missing anyone else before we get into it. What's up, Jalen? What's going on? What up, Kills? Salute. What's up, Cynical? Shout out to the Cynical one in the building. Hey, Cynical, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. See who else is up in the building before we get into it. Well, shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. Salute to everyone that's coming through. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all double tap y'all screens, man. Double tap y'all screens. L'Oreal says, trying to beat this cold weather, killing these car batteries, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Y'all see the show, man. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. We're going to talk about this today because if y'all don't know, addiction is psychological. Let me say that again. If y'all don't know, what up, Bob? Salute, fam. Appreciate you. Right? Addiction is psychological. Addiction is psychological. What makes people addicted to things is their psyche. Okay? So when y'all see junkies, homeless people who are addicted to drugs and all of that, they have a mental condition. And it doesn't have to be a disorder. It can just be a condition. Okay? So just understand, no matter what addiction you have, no matter what you are addicted to, understand that it's a psychological reasoning behind it. And addiction comes in all forms. Drugs can be anything. Because a person becomes dependent. That's what makes it a drug. Because you become dependent on this thing. You see? Understand that. A lot of it is psychological. All of it is. It's a psychological condition that then takes over your mind and your body. Because as above, so below. Okay? So when you see, you know, a crackhead or a dope fiend or something like that, and you like, wow, look, why are they so skinny and all of that? The disease started here. Started here. And like I said, this goes for whatever you are addicted to. Some people are addicted to attention. This is why you have people who get on YouTube every day and really doesn't have anything to say. Really don't have a message. Really are not here to encourage people, motivate people. The content isn't content. The content is conflict. See, you got content creators, then you have conflict creators. And the people who come on here and who create conflict as content, these are people who are just addicted to attention. I'm not talking about bloggers who blog about things. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about these trolls. These people who wake up every day, just to come up under your stuff, under your content, to tell you, you ain't this, you ain't that. That's not true. That didn't happen. You capping. You doing this for views. You doing this for money. You begging people for money. These are people who are addicted to attention. Because in real life, off the internet, a lot of those people are lonely. Oh, we're going to talk about this morning. We're going to talk about it. Y'all know how we do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Y'all know we're going to walk this down before we even get to Kodak. Because this is bigger than Kodak. Addiction is the problem. Trauma is the problem, because trauma is the prerequisite to drug addiction. Trauma is the prerequisite for addiction in general. A traumatic situation happened, right? Which may have left you deprived of something or forced to do something, which led to this addiction. Again, y'all, addiction, you can be addicted to anything. You have people who are addicted to power. Now, I know that may sound funny. Oh, DS1, what, man, what's wrong with being addicted to power? Ask Diddy. Ask Diddy. How about, let me give you a better example. Ask Mayor Eric Adams. Ask them. Ask them what it is to be addicted to power. Shout out to my man Corey Love TV in the building. Shout out to the House of Love. Salute my brother. I appreciate that $10 super sticker, fam. Glad you in the building this morning, man. I appreciate you. Salute. See. Ask Diddy what it is to be addicted to power. Mm-hmm. And remember this, addiction is never a good thing. I don't care what you addicted to. Because I saw somebody in the chat say addicted to love. You can't be addicted to love. You can't be. Love isn't an addiction. You only can be addicted. Addiction is always negative. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how much you love weed. Okay? I don't care how much you love weed. I don't care how much you love hookah. You are an addict. I don't care if they made weed legal. I don't care how many doctors and police officers. You are addicted, bro. We just got to be grown about this. You're addicted. Don't try to make it, oh, well, what about the people who smoke crack? What about the people who sniff dope? They're addicted just like you. You're just addicted to weed, and they're addicted to narcotics. But guess what? Y'all are both addicts. And this is what people don't like to hear. Because people don't like being real with themselves. I notice we in a time today where being fake and pretending, and this is the new way. See, now in today's society, if you real, if you're genuine, if you authentic, you're considered crazy. You're unhinged. Something wrong with you. Why you think like that? All because you telling the truth. Oh, you could tell the truth a different way. Says who? A liar? Says who? A liar? So I need to make the truth softer because you a liar. Because you don't like to hear the truth. So I need to heat the butter up. I gotta soften it for your feelings because you don't know how to accept the truth. Because you not ready to grow up. You still caught in this fantasy world in your mind that you got all this time to grow up. So you don't even want to admit to yourself that you addicted to something. A lot of y'all men are addicted to video games. You are addicted to video games, but you say the video game relieves stress. You know what else relieves stress? Crack. You know what else relieves stress? Heroin, lean, e-pills, Molly, weed, cigarettes, liquor. So you didn't pick up those vices and became addicted to that. You became addicted to the video game. You became addicted to the video game. You know what being addicted to the video game creates? Social awkwardness. You wonder why you see these little boys outside? It's 90 degrees. He got on a hoodie. These people, these men, these young boys are socially awkward because they're in the house all day playing the game, acting like they're doing something progressive when they're really running from life. Just like every time we spark that blunt after work and we could, just like you go get that 6-pack of Coronas, you got to have you a little shot of Reposado before you go to bed so you can relax. Let's stop acting like we don't know what this is, y'all. I got addictions too. Some people are addicted to control. Some people are addicted to control. 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 Remember that? Remember that Janet Jackson song? Control. Control. See, some people are addicted to control because they don't know how to control their own life. So when you get in their life or become a part of their life, they seek to control what they never had. Remember, I told you, this goes back to trauma. Addiction is partnered up with trauma. Trauma, unresolved trauma, leads to addictions. It leads to addictions. And no one addiction is better than the other. Okay, you don't smoke, you don't drink, but you play the game. Okay, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't play the game, you a gambler. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't gamble, right? You addicted to porn. You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't watch porn, right? You're addicted to shopping. You're a spendthrift. You need a whole closet for yourself to hold your sneakers. As a grown man, you got 200 pairs of sneakers. And y'all know what y'all call it on the internet? Oh, it's my hobby. I'm a collector. No, that's your addiction. Just like out your paycheck, niggas gonna go spend that $50, $60 every time they get paid to get that gas, to get that loud, to get that half a perk. Yeah, just like you got a set amount that you gonna spend on your addiction every time you get paid, you set aside that sneaker money, nigga. You set aside that sneaker money. You set aside that Xbox money. You set aside those PSN cards. That's $50 a whop. Yeah. So don't talk about the weed smoker when you spending $50 on the game. You spending $50 on DLC, downloadable content. Don't talk about the nigga who pop pills. Don't make fun of Kodak Black when you play the video game 10 hours a day. You do a whole goddamn work shift on the video game, but you talking about Kodak Black. You laughing at Kodak Black like you ain't got no addictions. Huh? A lot of y'all men out here got more goddamn bags than y'all women. A lot of you men got more clothes than your woman. How the hell you got the big closet, she got the little closet? You a man. Because you ain't addicted to looking good for your wife. You are an attention seeker. You like every time you walk outside, you want other people looking at you. See, people won't say this stuff, but it comes out in their personality flaws. See, I pay attention. I pay attention. I pay attention. I pay attention to the small things. What's up, Jasmine? How you doing? Happy holidays to you. Looking and following IG models is an addiction. Say that again, Bob. And guess where that addiction comes from, Bob? Guess where that addiction comes from? Porn. Because what are these IG models promoting? Ass. That's what they promoting. So the addiction behind IG models is your addiction to pornography, because that's what that is on Instagram. That's pornography, bro. That's literally pornography. It is. We don't even have to get excited to see a woman naked. You ain't got to turn the porn on. Just scroll. Just scroll. Shout out to my man Corey Love for doubling up. He says, I'm offended by the shoes and video game hate. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Everyone has a vice. Everyone has vices. Everyone has vices. And that's what I wanted to preface this topic with. Before you quick to judge and talk about what somebody shouldn't be doing, check what you're addicted to. Check what you're addicted to, because no addiction is healthy. Let me say that again. No addiction is healthy. None of them are healthy. Being addicted to anything, no matter if you want to say, I'd rather do this than this, that's your choice. That don't make what you're addicted to healthy. You're going to see it as healthy to you. Just like the young boy who was abandoned and grew up in the street and who developed an addiction for narcotics. You can't tell him that them narcotics don't make him feel better. Just like I can't tell you that what your vices are doesn't suit you. You see? So we need to start attacking addiction and not attacking people. Let me say that again. And I just was talking to myself. Thank you, God. You think you slick, don't you? I just said that to myself. Why telling it to y'all? Because I've done that. I've attacked the person and not the addiction. And you know why I did that? You know why I did it? Because I thought my addictions was healthier than his, healthier than hers. Well, I smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke crack. I smoke weed. I don't sniff dope. I sip lean. I don't drink liquor. Liquor is bad for your liver. Liquor will kill your kidneys. I sip lean. I'm such a good person. But you always gossiping. You always like talking about, you always like sitting around and talking about what people ain't got. You one of those. Oh, look at her. Oh, look, that's she ain't got no man. Don't nobody want. You addicted to talking about people. But you think, oh, I'm a great person. See, people think this is another thing. People think that because they can hide what they addicted to, that they better than you. That they better than you. They think because they can afford to pay for their addictions, they're not addicted to nothing. This is what people like to do. When all you doing is just rationalizing why you chose to do the wrong thing. That's all you doing. by trying to make me feel bad about my addictions, but then you try to prop yourself up within your addictions. See, because, I just do this, because this is what I do to get my stress off, because, and what you doing is healthy? That's healthy? No, it's healthy to you, but is it healthy in general? Because, see, as y'all all know, I'm back in school, and I'm back in school for psychology. And do y'all know that one of the things that they're stressing is that you limit screen time? There's already studies out that show the addiction to your cell phones, your addiction to these video games. It's called limiting screen time. You got to take them iPads away from your children. Turn the game off. Turn it off. Can you sit in your house without the television on? Can you sit down and converse with someone without music? Without the TV? This is psyche. This is psychological. You wonder why these children are so lazy. Limit their screen time with them doing something productive. That's not playing the game. That's not trying to make no money. Get them outside the house. How many of you parents got to force y'all teenagers out the house? And see, some of y'all rather them in the house because you're scared for them to be outside. So you let them sit in the house and play the game all day and become socially awkward and become incels. Don't know how to adapt in society. Don't know how to read people and read situations. Situational awareness is off because they always in the house. How they gonna learn situational awareness? How they gonna learn if they're in danger or not when you always keeping them in the house? That control. You addicted to control. Because you're afraid of losing control. You're afraid of losing control. Because if you lose control, you wouldn't know what to do. So what you do is you control these children and you say you raising them right. Oh, I'm raising my kids right by keeping them in the house. By ostracizing them from society. That's raising them right. So when they get grown and they wonder why they don't have no friends, why they don't even know how to make friends because they're in the house. All their friends is on the game. Them same teenage boys, when they turn the game off, what you think they turn on? Porn! I don't want to hear that, though. Y'all don't want to hear that. After he done playing the game, he's going to watch anime porn. Control. So you keep your son in the house, right? Because you don't want him out in the street dealing with the street stuff. When he on YouTube every day. Do you know it's something called the YouTube streets? Do you know that all the so-called gangsters and criminals highlight what they do on the internet? So you think you protecting your child by not letting them be outside? Outside is online. You know who taught us outside meant being online? COVID-19. Who remembers COVID-19? See, COVID-19 told us we could go to parties in the house. Psychological. You could go to a concert in your house. You could eat out in your house. Remember the Oculus that they made? Remember, all this stuff came out around COVID. The Oculus. You don't have to leave your home. And you can know everything that's going on outside. Just watch a certain YouTube. They'll tell you what's going on in the streets. They'll tell you what's going on with the streets. See, this is what happens to people. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't come in here telling me what to do. I don't even know you. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Have a good day. Crazy squirt. A weirdo. See what I'm talking about? A person who has nothing to do this morning want to tell somebody what to come in their house and tell them what to do. See what I'm talking about? Psyche. See what I mean? The mindset of people. The mindset of people. Because they don't like something, they think they could tell you to stop doing it. Who are you? The psyche. This is why I'm prefacing the way that I'm doing. This is why I'm laying the groundwork before we even get into Kodak Black. Because a lot of y'all don't understand a lot of the stuff y'all think is going on around here. Y'all don't even see the stuff within yourselves. See, this is the person I had to just get rid of, or excuse me, one of my lovely lady moms just got rid of. That's a person who's addicted to control. They think they could tell other people what to do and how to be because they don't like it. See, that's low-level thinking. That's low-level thinking. Oh, stop doing that. I don't like it. Go about your business. Go about your business. What makes you think you saying something supposed to change the outcome? Go about your business. You don't like something, go away. But see, today, because of the addiction and the fascination to social media, we think our opinions is going to move some mountains. I don't like you. You need to get off YouTube. These people are sick in the head. These people are sick in the head. These people are sick in the head. What up, Smurf? What's going on? Salute. But at the end of the day, addiction. That was a prime example of addiction. That's a prime example of addiction. And drugs can be anything you addicted to. Whatever you are addicted to, it's a drug. Because there is a relationship that you have. That's why it's called a vice. Why do you think it's called vices? Because you have a relationship with that tool. You have a relationship with weed. You have a relationship with ecstasy. See, we about to see that with Kodak Black. Kodak Black has a relationship with narcotics that is psychological. The relationship is psychological. He doesn't know he loves Molly. He don't know that. This is why they say, be careful what you say you hate. Because the same things you constantly saying you hating, subconsciously, those might be the things you love. See? You see? You see? Kodak Black has a relationship with narcotics, with drugs. Just like you have a relationship with that video game. Because guess what? You know when you get on that game, whatever you was plagued with, it's going to go away for the time that you playing the game. So guess what you doing when you playing that game? You getting high. I don't like to hear this stuff. You getting high. You getting high. Just like that cigarette smoker. Just like the person who drinking liquor, who's intoxicated. You getting high. When you play Call of Duty, when you get upset and play Call of Duty and get on the game and start killing people, you're getting a rush, an adrenaline rush. You're getting a high off of killing people on the game. Because in your mind, that's what you really doing. You killing people in your mind. Because that's what you really want to do. Because you upset about something. You mad. So trust me, when you on that kill streak, it's a high. You get high. That's why y'all stay on the game all day. Because it's a high. See, don't think because you ain't add nothing extra to it, it ain't a drug. You getting high playing that game. Oh, I beat it. I completed the mission. Oh, man, I was stuck for 30 days. You high. Just like that person who couldn't wait to get off work to get a six-pack. And then they sit down with their shoes off, with their hands in their pants and drinking their beer. And the first thing you do is what? That's what you do on the game. That's what you do when you go buy a new car. That's what you do when you go buy some new jewelry. I know they gonna see me. Shit. All them women back in the day, they gonna see me. Everybody gonna hear me. Everybody gonna feel me. Yeah, that's because you was a nobody. That's why you need all of these things added to you so people could see you. You need $400,000 worth of jewelry so somebody could see you. So that means at one point in your life, you was a nobody. You were nobody. So now, somebody loves you, baby, because you went and bought jewelry. So now somebody loves you. Somebody loves you, baby, because you got 300 pair of sneakers. Do you love you? If you didn't have none of those vices, I'm going to be honest with you. It'd be hard for me. I'm going to lie. I ain't going to get up here and lie and act like my vices don't make me feel better about myself. See, a lot of y'all like to lie because that's your vice. Lying. Yeah. Some of y'all are addicted to telling lies and walking around pretending to be somebody. That's your vice. Manipulation. Deception. That's your vice. You come off to be something you're really not. That's your vice, manipulating. And you know why people manipulate people? Because they don't feel they will be accepted being themselves. Psyche. It all goes back to trauma. What's going on up here? That's a fact, perfectly imperfect. Habitual liars. These are the people who tell lies and don't even know they lying. These are people who live off of lies. They don't even know they lying, perfectly imperfect. They don't even know they lying. See? They don't know. They don't know. Classy Trio says, I have a Starbucks addiction. You're addicted to coffee, caffeine. A lot of us working people who work, whether you work online or offline or whatever, a lot of us, especially if you work in the morning, a lot of us have developed that coffee addiction, that caffeine addiction. Because we remember when we was little and we was in school, that's what used to keep the teachers up in class. Who remembers that? What you think keep your teachers teaching you? Why you think your homeroom teacher always got a big cup of coffee? Remember that in high school when you go to homeroom? In middle school when you go to homeroom? You notice your homeroom teacher always got the biggest cup of coffee? Notice all your classes that you had in the morning, they always had the biggest cups of coffee. Why you think so? Because they was trying to stay awake. Because they can't sleep at night somehow. They dealing with some form of trauma. Cynical says, I relied heavily on caffeine when I worked in retail. Absolutely. Perfectly Imperfect says, would you say perfectly imperfect? Lying is their hustle. It's deeper than that, perfectly imperfect. For habitual liars, lying is their lifestyle. Just like addiction becomes part of your lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle thing. It's not their hustle. It's their lifestyle, perfectly imperfect. That's why it's habitual. They repeat the same behavior over and over and over and over and over and over because it's their lifestyle. That's what makes it an addiction. See, when you become addicted to hustling, you are a hustler. See, I got to break this down from a psychological standpoint. Because a lot of y'all like to say stuff and leave it. No, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next step. Let's go deeper and deeper and deeper. Pause. Let me say pause, because some of y'all go like, whoa. So for content purposes, pause. Look at John. Bro needs to calm down. See this? Like he the police. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Why? Why I need to calm down? Because you don't like the way I'm talking? You see this? You see this? I need to calm down. See, when people say stuff like this is a way that people can dismiss the truth. And this is the society we in now, where people want to use their feelings to discount truth and facts. This is the society we're in. This is why America is so weak. This is why. But that same type of person like John, he would tell me that I should just accept and let people talk to me any kind of way, and I shouldn't get upset. But then tell me to calm down when he don't like something I'm saying. You see how fickle these people are? These are weak people. These are weaklings. These are weaklings. And we need to call it for what it is. These are weak people. Now, do we all have weaknesses? Yes. That's why we have addictions. Because our addictions, our vices are things that are the things that we use as coping mechanisms. This is how you cope. Because no matter how strong a person is, man or woman, there's certain things that it's a process to get over. So you might have to be addicted to a couple of things before you can actually get to the root of the problem. Like I always say, y'all, healing is a journey. When we talk about healing on this channel, it's a journey. I'm not telling you to put the cigarettes down today. I'm not telling you that because that's not logical. That doesn't make sense. Because I understand why addictions are here in the first place. But don't tell me what I need to stop doing. You see? That's healthy. See, a lot of y'all don't even know how to communicate healthy. That's healthy conversation. That's constructive criticism. That's called giving your brothers and sisters grace. See, don't tell me to give you grace, but you won't give me none. Don't tell me I need to give you more time, but then you got a time limit on me. See, this is the world we in now, where people just want to talk ish about what you do, but you can't say nothing they do. Because then when you bring that up, oh, he hating. Oh, that. But when you sitting there talking about me, it's something I need to listen to. It's something I need to take heed to. But when the roles are reversed, I don't need to say that to you. I need to calm down. I shouldn't say that. But when you say what you say to me, it's for my own good. You see this? See? Shout out to Auntie. Shout out to the home of the official YT Purge. Appreciate that super sticker, bro. Shout out to you. You see? Shout out to my man T Church in the building. I can't call you Ty Church, bro. I gotta call you T Church. Salute though, bro. I appreciate you. Corbin Sly. What's going on, Corbin Sly? Shout out to my man Club in the building. What up, Club? Salute, my brother. You'll never have a hater that's doing better than you. Equal words of the day. Yeah, that's a good one, Corbin Sly. I appreciate that. Salute to you. Salute to you. Addiction is doing something regular that impacts on you to your own detriment. Absolutely. That's a good definition. Salute to you for that. That's a great definition. Great definition. Great definition. What's up, Shatera? I see you in the building. And T says, thanks again for bringing this up. I highlighted the effects of drug use in the industry lifestyle when Gangsta Boo died of an overdose 2 years ago. Salute to you, bro. And she sure did. Sure did. But today, Aunt, we're going to highlight Kodak Black. That's why y'all see on the thumbnail his quote. That's his quote. That's not my quote. Go listen to the song Super Gremlin. He said that in the song. I knew the perk was fake and I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. I knew the perk was, listen, I knew the perk was fake and I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Now, if you don't hear psychological spiritual warfare in that, just in that alone, go and listen to the song. Why y'all think I played the songs of Kodak Black I played before we got into today's show? So y'all can listen to this man's mindset. This man got demons all up in him and all around him. He embraced his demons. He loved the demons. Kodak Black said he the king of hell. You know who that is. You know who he pledged allegiance to. You see? But in the hip-hop industry, being a demon gets you $1 million deal. You get signed right now for $150,000 if you a gremlin. Right now. Kodak Black said, I knew the perk was fake and I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. He's not even a human. In his mind, he's not even human. When he high, he becomes possessed. He don't even think he's human. Because I'm a gremlin. What is a gremlin? Who remembers the show, The Gremlins, the movie, The Gremlins? What are the gremlins? Gremlins are part of what? Gremlins, goblins, ghouls. They all work for who? The devil. I'm a gremlin. See, this is what narcotics and drugs transforms into over time. You don't even know you worshiping the devil. You don't even know that you demon possessed. You possessed by a demon. Because, and if you've ever studied the occult, I just want to bring this up because I have. I was in all that shit. Manifestation. All I was manifesting was negativity and demons because that's what manifestation is. God didn't manifest us. He created us. Manifestation and conjuring is the same thing. Incantation, all that's the same. Witchcraft is all the same. It's all the same. Ain't no manifestation. No, it's creation. You weren't manifested, you were created. Wasn't manifested. So we're going to put 17 candles in a circle and manifest a baby. See? If you go back into the occult and you study Aleister Crowley, how were they able to tap in with those demons? How was Aleister Crowley able to access that demon through the drug ayahuasca. Peyote. See, y'all gonna say, oh, those are herbs, DS1. Okay. Then go take your goofy ass over there and take some peyote and see if you be healed from anything. Go smoke some ayahuasca and go see if that heal you from something. It's an egg. Okay. Go ahead. Go do what Aleister Crowley and all them did. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know something. What up, Scorpio? How you doing? Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead and take some ayahuasca. Go ahead. Go ahead and play with the mushrooms if you want to. Go ahead. You think you a shaman? A shaman is a demon. Witchcraft. Shamans. These are ungodly things. All of this stuff is spoken about in the Bible and in the Quran. Who do you think conjures up jinns? Shamans. Soothsayers. Psychics. They're telling you who these people are. And you don't even know how they're able to project, so-called project your future. It's because they're high. It's because you're high. You remember when you first started smoking weed and you and your homeboys used to sit back on the couch after the blunt is over and do this? Where does aliens come from, bro? Who remember that? Who remember when they first started getting high, you started seeing shit? Yeah, see, y'all, yeah. What about when your homie, you gave your homie a half an X pill and he ended up in the hospital because he didn't know how to control it? Huh? When you gave your homie a piece of that shroom and he had a bad shroom trip. See, I heard about shrooms. See, I come from a block in Brooklyn that's very integrated. There's a lot of different people on my block. And growing up in Brooklyn in general, right, especially certain parts of Brooklyn, you're going to go to school with different cultures and different aspects of these said cultures. Like, for instance, on my block, you also had your group of punk rockers, or what they call today emo and rage. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma. He put me on to the raves and all that. He told me about that stuff and how at them raves and they be raging and mosh pitting, they be high. Bro told me how they be high off all types of drugs that we haven't even heard about in the streets. Because that world, that juice world, that emo world is a whole nother reality. Because they all on drugs. This is what bro told me. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma. He told me this. They got drugs at them parties you won't find on the streets. Remember when I did the baby oil show? and we looked up and found out that the baby oil was GHB? My brother Zuma Duma told me that at the rave parties, they've been using GHB for years. At the rave parties, at the emo parties, Trippy Red and all of them, they've been using GHB. Blueface, Trippy Red, NLE Chopper. Remember we did the show on NLE Chopper. The Zestman. Xerxes. He's the new young Xerxes. NLE Chopper. Calling himself a bad bee. If I was a bad bee, I want to, me too. I want to, me too. Remember we did that show about NLE Chopper? Winding up in West. Walking around, juggling his meat around men. If I was a bad, I want to, me too. I want to, me too. GHB parties. That's NLE Chopper. Why you think his fan base grew so big? Because he mosh pit, he in that emo side now. Jangalanging. Walking around, jangalanging. Drugs. 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 Let's get to Kodak. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Salute to everyone. Make sure y'all double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed this morning. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in the vertical feed. Club says, I remember. Yeah. Remember I played the video, Club. Let's get into this Kodak. Let's get into Kodak. Because your boy Kodak was just on Kai Cenat show. He was just with Kai Cenat. Y'all call him Kai Cenat, but Kai Cenat. So hold up. Let's get to it. Kodak was just on the Kai Cenat show. And he literally popped a pill on the show. He popped the pill on the show. Watch this. And watch how he start tweaking. Thank you, L'Oreal. I appreciate that. If y'all missed that Diddy Baby Oil podcast, L'Oreal got the link in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's run these likes up, man. Run the likes up, man. Share the show. Share the show, man. Fair use. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. Fair use. Look at Kodak, y'all. Look at Kodak. This is sad. This is not even funny. Like, honestly, let me get back on here real quick. Honestly, we've been seeing Kodak spiral out of control for years. But I think Kodak about to hit rock bottom. Kodak is about to hit rock bottom. For real. For real. And if you listen to his music, you will know why he do so much drugs. Demons.
She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex. She said, you want to suck for me? I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex.
What?
I don't want sex. She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want sex.
Huh? Are you okay, bro?
Did she push me right here? She pushed me. She go boom. She punched me. She said, no, you don't go anywhere. I love that dick. I want it. I'm gonna keep it. I want to eat it. I want to ride it.
What?
She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex. she wants to for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex. I don't want sex. She said she wants to talk for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want sex. Did she push me right here? She pushed me. She go boom. She punched me. She said, no, you don't go anywhere. I love that dick. I want it. I'm gonna keep it. I want to eat it. I want to bite it.
What? Something is wrong with him. He high. Look at what he's saying when he high. What really happened to you, Kodak? What happened to you, bro? Was you taken advantage of when you was little? Right, T Church. Who is she? He said, no, I don't want no sex. I don't want no sex. No. Listen to what he said. This man could have just told us a traumatic incident that just happened, to him in his life at some point. And he talking about a woman. He high. See them demons when they come out? When you high, them demons come out. Them demons. I'm going to play that again. I'm going to play it again. So y'all can understand exactly what I mean. L'Oreal says, and Kai just sitting there, can't even say anything. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. What up, Gemini? Gemini 605 says that music is demons chanting. Dean Jones. At this, we got to call this something other than hip hop. Facts, Dean Jones. Or how about we just finding out what hip hop is really about, bro? How about that? Because at this point, Dean Jones, we can't even trust the so-called elders in hip hop. Because we found out, Dean Jones, let me get on a whole screen. We found out about the older guys in hip hop, Dean Jones, that a lot of them were victims of Africa Bambaataa. They were victims of Africa Bambaataa. This is what we found out. Guys like KRS-One. Yeah. Tribe Called Quest. They were victims of BAM. So could we even call that hip hop back then? Could we really call that hip hop, bro? We just got to be honest, man. But let's get back to it. Johnny Depp smashed on cocaine says, you sound like the Arby's we had the meats guy. Oh yeah. Somebody get him an Uber. Uber Black. That's a mook right there. That's a mook. Somebody get him out of here. That's a mook. That's a mook. We don't play with mooks in here. Respectfully, we don't play with mooks in here. Respectfully. We don't play with mooks in here. Get him out of here. That's a mook.
She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex. Yo, did y'all hear that? He said, no, I don't want no sex. I don't want no sex.
How are you high? And this is what's coming out your mouth. I don't want no sex. I don't want no sex. No, no, no. What? And some of y'all are laughing. Bro, this is not funny, bro. Thank you, Classy. I appreciate you. L'Oreal said, Classy got him. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to my comrade in the building, Mr. Sutton. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Surprised you catching me on the AM, bro. Salute to you. Why is he saying that, though? Now, we know, we have saw dudes on that pill high, that Molly high, and they just be saying some off-the-wall stuff. And we be like, where's this coming from? It's coming from trauma. The stuff that they don't want people to know about. See, something happened to Kodak Black. Something happened to Kodak Black. Something happened to him. No, it's not funny, T-Church. Mike C says, what up, Mike C? Mike C says he was tortured by guards in prison. Word? Is that your opinion, Mike C? Or is that something you know about? Wow. Wow. I hope that ain't happened to him. I hope that didn't happen to him. But it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
This one's so funny. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex.
What? Waiting for the bus?
I don't want sex. She said she would talk for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want sex. Did she push me right here? She pushed me. She go, boom. She punched me. She said, no, you don't go anywhere. I love that dick. I want it. I'm going to keep it. I want to eat it. I want to bite it. She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex. She said she wants to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex. I don't want sex. She said she would talk for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want sex. Did she push me right here? She pushed me. She go, boom. She punched me. She said, no, you don't go anywhere. I love that dick. I want it. I'm going to keep it. I want to eat it. I want to bite it.
So when I tell y'all that trauma is attached to every addiction, we just watched it. We just watched it. Mike C says they used to have him in like a 5-point, I forgot what it's called. Word? I'm gonna have to look that up, Mike C. Because I never heard about that either. And I'm not saying you making stuff up, but that's crazy, man. That's crazy. People be singing them folks' lyrics and don't even realize they conjuring demons. Facts. I'm gonna look it up too, Mike C. I'm gonna look it up, bro. Itch says, what up, Itch? A much older woman abused him. I wonder who that was. 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 I wonder who. I wonder who that was. I really want to know. I wonder who that was. Oh, man. This is crazy. Let's get into the next video. I got one more video, y'all. I got one more video. Got one more video. Let me make sure this is the right one. Here we go. Share my screen. Volume up. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through in a vertical feed. Shout out to everyone that's in the building this morning. Welcome to the DS1 Wake Up Show. We do this wake up show every morning, every Monday morning, every Monday morning, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV is the DS1 Wake Up Show. Every Monday morning, 10:15 a.m. EST. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Geeking. Look at them geeking, y'all. Look at them geeking. Why is a multi-millionaire doing this? I see some of y'all lean so heavily on money and think that money is the end all or be all to all your problems in life. When some of y'all never had no money like that, and you don't realize that reaching a certain level of success in whatever you're doing could be your downfall. See, everybody wants success, but are you ready to handle it? Huh? Are you ready to handle being that dude? Being the one with all the spotlight on. Everybody always looking to you. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Huh? Kodak Black life got worse when he got rich. His life hasn't gotten better. Because just like he was on drugs when he was broke, he's on even more drugs now. Remember what they say. Money exposes the person who you really are. See, some people just act like they humble. Some people just act like they humble. Some people act like they thankful, but they're not. Because they want what they see people in the world have. But you don't want what come with that. That's why they tell you be careful what you ask for. You don't know what come with that. You don't know what come with that. And can you handle it here? A lot of these young men, they don't know how to handle success. A lot of them didn't know how to handle poverty. We didn't know how to handle poverty. That's why we sold drugs instead of going to work. Because we didn't know how to handle being poor. How you going to handle being a millionaire? A multi-millionaire, and everybody around you is poor. I got you, Mike C. It's called a 4-point restraint. Just search Kodak torture in prison and read the Yahoo News article. I got you. Oh, so that's why he was pardoned, Mike C? So Trump pardoned him because of what happened to him, so they could sweep that under the rug. Because when Kodak came out of jail, they were saying Kodak was a clone. But you giving a whole nother perspective, Mike C. Mike C says Trump literally saved Kodak. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So when we're talking about drug usage in the hip-hop industry, it's a common thing. The baby oil stories, baby oil diaries, the diaries of a big bottle of baby oil. Baby oil diaries. Drugs. Remember when Rick Ross caught his seizure and he was catching seizures and almost died because he was sipping lean. He was sipping lean. Remember, Meek admitted in his music he had to get off the perks because when he was on probation, he couldn't smoke weed. So he started popping perks and got a perk addiction. Got addicted to perks. And now we have Kodak Black who said, I knew the perk was fake and I still ate it. We just had Rich Homie Quan die over a pill overdose. He got hit with a fake perk. And he still ate it. See, y'all lucky I can't play the video with the young brothers from Chicago. And rest in peace to the little brother, Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Shout out to Miss Raining Woman in the building. Good morning, Miss Raining Woman. Good to see you. Another one of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much. If you were already here, shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Raining Woman. You see? Bloodhound Little Jeff, what him as his homies was doing, and I can't play it because they'll flag my channel for it. I get a strike. Because in the video, these young brothers, Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, they called the Bloodhounds. Listen to that. Bloodhounds. They bloodthirsty. Who else is thirsty for blood? The devil. Demons. The devil. Bloodhounds. They go around and spill blood all through Chicago streets and kill people. But guess what? Guess what gives them the courage to go out and kill numerous people? Drugs. There's a video, and y'all could Google it. Just type in Bloodhound Lil Jeff sniffs a perk. See, it done went from y'all popping perks, because it started with our generation, the millennials. Because our generation started with ecstasy. It was ecstasy. This is the early to the mid 2000s. We was popping them blue dolphins. Not me. Not me. I ain't never been the E-pill type. Right? Because I don't like uppers. I like downers. Right? But the hood was on them blue dolphins, them G ladies, them Mickey Mouses. Yeah. This before we got perks, Zans, lean. We was on them triple stacks. We was off them triple stacks. Yeah, who remember those? Yeah, I'm going to take y'all back a little bit. Who remember those triple stacks? Huh? Who remember them triple stacks? That's how all the dudes in my generation, that's what gave them courage to go and catch juxes. They was catching juxes off the E-pills. They go pop E, drink some liquor, and then go rob some dudes. This is what's giving them the courage to go and rob people. Mike C says Teslas. I don't know about that. What's up, NICU grad? Good morning to you. Oh, good afternoon now. It's after 12. She says fentanyl is all in it. Yes, fentanyl. They have spiked all of the street drugs with fentanyl. This is coming from the cartels. Because you do know that the cartels work for the government. They work for American government. The cartels also snitch and help the feds stay in business. That's why the cartels are allowed to stay in business. The Ochoa family. The Ochoas. They still bringing that dope all the way from Medellin, and it's still touching American soil. Why? Because this is how the feds work. You scratch our back, we'll ignore a couple of tons. Am I lying? Sound off in the chat if I'm lying. You scratch our back and we'll make sure it get past the Border Patrol. You don't even have to worry about Border Patrol. You don't even have to worry about it. We'll let a couple of tons pass. But we need some big boys. We need some big fish, like Big Meech. We need some big fish. We need some big fish. Yeah, we'll let about 4 tons of cocaine come into the country and act like ain't nothing happened. It just washed up on the shores of Miami. How ironic. How ironic. You scratch our back and we'll turn our backs. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? NICU grad says Trump is putting a tariff on China to try to stop the fentanyl production. But we mad at Trump, though. I told y'all Trump is trumping. But we mad at Trump. And we're gonna talk about them tariffs later on this week, NICU grad. We're gonna talk about them tariffs later on this week. We sure are. Yes, ma'am. All the War says, I thought Trump going after the cartels. Before he can get rid of the cartels, he have to attack the government who's allowing them to stay in business. You see what I'm saying? Art of war. It's an art of war. He can't directly go after the cartels when the cartels are backed by certain government officials and certain government agencies like the CIA. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think he's going after the people who's in office, who's been in government all these years, who've been a part of these agencies? Why do you think he's attacking them? Why do you think he's attacking the government agencies? Because they're the ones who's been allowing the things to go on this soil. It's not a coincidence anymore. Crime is big business here in America. And that is due to crooked government officials. Wickedness in high places. Principalities. That's where the evil is coming from. The evil don't come from the bottom, it comes from the top. That's what Trump is showing us. How am I get mad at the people who are doing what they were allowed to do? These people were sanctioned to bring all of this drugs into this country. The government turned their backs for years. You think Trump didn't know this stuff? You think Trump don't know these people? He do. He know Kanye West, right? He know Ice Cube, right? He know Jay-Z. He know Puffy. Oh, but he don't know the Ochoas. He don't know the MS-13s, the Serenos and the Norteños. He don't know about the Hells Angels and all the dope they've been pushing all through the West Coast. Because that's the cartel that run the Hells Angels, the motorcycle clubs. They run one side of California. One side of the West Coast is ran by the motorcycle gangs. The other side is ran by the Mexican cartels. Look it up. This is real life. Look it up. Think he don't know them? He got to get rid of these government people who are on the payroll for these cartels. Because they're on a payroll, bro. They're on a payroll. NICU grad says it's hard because every time Trump goes after China, China opens the lab on us. Wow. So what you saying, NICU grad, is every time Trump tries to check China, China threatens our country with biological warfare? With biochemical war? Is that what you're saying, NICU grad? That China threatens us with biochemical warfare if we don't continue to let them sell a poison. Are you serious? And we got people worrying about getting called niggas. And we got a country threatened to destroy us with COVID. Now, we all know that that's where COVID came from. It came from China. In China, it wasn't called COVID. It was called the Wuhan virus. How often do we forget? How often do we forget? It's called the Wuhan over there in China. Over here, it's called COVID-19. Over there, it's called the Wuhan virus. So that's how we know that that's where it come from. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Yes, that's against the treaty. Facts, T-Church. What's up, Khadijah? What's going on? Running Warrior in the building. What up, Running Warrior? Salute. China demonstrated their power when they released COVID. Yep. And they even released it on that. Remember, Running Warrior, China is so diabolical, they released it on their people. They released it on their people. Man, oh man. Shout out to Shannon B. He says, wow, people don't know that? That's why I said, how conveniently do we forget, Shannon B? Because a lot of us forgot that COVID came from China and it was called the Wuhan virus. A lot of us forget, because we back outside now, Shannon B. We could go to day parties again, Shannon B. We could go to brunch and $2 Tuesday, Shannon B. You know, when we start getting high and getting drunk outside and going to the cookout, we forget everything. You know, once them hookahs get pulled out and them crab boils, we forget everything, Shannon B. We forgot. We forgot. And this was only 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We forgot. Because guess what? We outside. We outside. Niggas is outside. See? So we forget. We forget, bro. We forget. Perfectly Imperfect said, I saw the video, Chinese woman wanting that gorilla bad. I shouldn't even read that. Shout out to my man, King Ra. What up, King Ra? Salute. He says, I heard China has something to do with the SARS epidemic. Yeah, they did. They did. China is known for chemical warfare. Facts. That's why they send their children to school for engineering. See, when y'all hear engineering, y'all black people think computers. Most of us black folk, when we hear engineering, right, we think about computers, technology, engineering, a car, an engine. I need you to think a little further. Okay? There's something called bioengineering. That is what they send their kids to school for. From Asians. Bioengineering. Let me say it again. Bioengineering. What does bio mean, DS1? Biological. Science. The body. The human body. The human mind. Bioengineering. How to engineer the next society of people. Yeah. Think when you hear about China and Asian people with engineering, think about bioengineering. Because guess what? They've been had robots. Stop talking about robots. They've been had robots. They've been had kiosks. Do y'all know that? Asia been had kiosks. They got whole kiosk malls in China. You go to a mall in China, it's all self-serve. Kiosk. You pay for everything from the kiosk. That's been in China a long time ago. Robots serving you as waitresses and waiters. That's been in China. That was there years ago. They're talking about bioengineering. Yes, so they can weaponize their chemical warfare. Thank you, Classy Creole. I love the fact that the people who support this show and even the people who listen, I love that y'all come here and y'all show y'all support. Double tap y'all screens on the way out. Double tap y'all screens on the way out. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to this week's morning show. Of course, we will be back next Monday with the morning show, if God permits. Yes, Japan too. Absolutely, Mike C. Absolutely. That's why I specifically preference all Asians. When we hear Asians speak about engineering, they're not talking about computers, y'all. They already done mastered the computers. Who do you think created crypto? And the mining machine. It's time for us to wake up, y'all. Make sure y'all double tap y'all screens on the way out. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Shout out to my man Cutthroat. Salute, Cutthroat. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's morning show. We are here every Monday morning, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the DS1 Wake Up Show. You can catch me here Tuesday through Friday, 3 p.m. right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. 3 p.m. right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, Tuesday to Friday, sometimes Tuesday to Saturday. It all depends. But the Monday morning show is every Monday, the DS1 Wake Up Show, every Monday, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, man. So he said, I'm going to have me some ramen. Shout out to you. Shout out to Queen Shay. I appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Make sure y'all check out any links that they shared in the chat. Check out any links that my mods share in the chat room because y'all may need to catch up on some content. Shout out to my visionaries as always for coming through and showing y'all support. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, man. My brother, Mr. Sutton, says people are crazy. The U.S. allows these things to happen every couple of years. Remember, before C-19, we had the Ebola outbreak and the West Nile. Facts. Facts, Mr. Sutton. And somebody else mentioned earlier SARS. You remember SARS? So, totally agree. Shout out to everyone, man. Salute to everyone. Shout out to my man FTC in the building. If y'all just coming in, y'all might have to catch the replay, man. Salute to everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported as well, man. Can't forget that. Salute to all the supporters financially. If y'all would like to financially support the show, the Cash App is going across the screen. $ DS100 Network, all lowercase letters. $ DS100 Network, all lowercase letters, or you can hit me up on a Venmo at Sheep Stay Sleep TV and on PayPal as well. Salute to everyone, man. Get down in the comment section. Right, the swine flu too. Get down in the comment section, y'all. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show, man. And let's pray for Kodak Black, man. Let's pray for that, brother. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.